Oh, hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to tonight's race. Martinsville here, 150 laps with URL Racing. Brought to you by RGC Appliance Repair, Ontario, Canada. Looks like we'll have a pretty good run here tonight. 18, 19, 20. Looks like we got 20 drivers out so far. We have about 7 minutes or so to qualify. So I've been watching. It's been pretty good now. They've been out for a little bit doing some practice. I've seen a couple of wrecks, a couple of guys pushing a little hard. Um, Looks like they're kind of getting it a little bit more together. Let's take a quick look at the temperatures on the track. So we got 65 degrees in the air, 69 degrees on the track, nice and cool. So it should be pretty grippy out there. And let me see, I do have a points standing. Yes, I do. And here's your point standings after 2 races. First is Stephen Burnett with 82 points. Second, you got Travis Wall with 75 points. And then you have 71, 71, and 71 from third, fourth, fifth. Devin Smrekar, Kurt Jackson, and John Held. Then you go to 69 points in sixth is Josh Lau. Jim Cook, number 77 in seventh with 66 points. Also, Mike Weber with 66 points, and he's in eighth. Ninth and 10th are tied at 65 points, Brad Wetzel and Kevin Stone. So it'll be anybody's race here tonight. We've had 2 separate winners. We'll see if we have a repeat winner or a new winner here tonight. Trying a different overlay tonight. This one is one I made a little while back. Figured I'd break it out and knock off some of the rust off it. But last week's winner, number 26, Devin Smrekar at Iowa Speedway. He took home the win. See what he's going to do here tonight. And I do have his paint working. You see it right there in the front, number 26. So he should be happy about that. So this is URL Racing Tuesday Night Thunder Truck Series at Martinsville. We got 150 laps tonight. I believe I read earlier there was 3 green, white checkers, 5 sets of tires, and I think 1 repair. I'm not 100% sure on the repair if it's 1 or 2. I know there's definitely 1. It should be pretty good. Just waiting for a little bit here to go down to qualify. Got 5 minutes, a little under 5 minutes for qualify. So far, 19 guys shown on the track and 20 being shown. I just don't know if the number 20 is going to show up in time. Martinsville's a pretty good track. Things happen fast here. Hopefully, these guys have been having some clean races through the first 2 races, so hopefully it continues on in here. Oh, I see 29 going around. Hopefully that continues on here, and we get a good race here tonight. Let's take a look at who's out here. Let's see, 29. You saw him just going around before. So he's back out running some laps. Try a different camera angle. Yeah, I got the paints working now, so a lot of the trucks that you couldn't see before, like number 5, Stephen Burnett, I think 44, Travis Wall. Oh, he's stopping now. Who else wasn't working? I know the 26 wasn't working. Let me see if I can. I don't know if I can get to his truck right here. Yeah, I can. So I believe that is the correct paint. And it was somebody else, but I can't remember. But we do have a new driver out here, the 111. Let's take a look at his truck real quick. That's John Henderson. I don't have a 111 made, so he's going to show up as a blank, and it's only because I don't have it in my numbers. So I'll have to do something with that, but no big deal. Anyhow, we're almost ready here for qualify, so let's go to our anthem and then we'll come back um, with qualify. So stick around. All right, we're back. We got a little less than a minute before we go to qualify. So it looks like 19 drivers are going to take the field here. So it should be a pretty interesting race. Should be pretty good. 150 laps without cautions. It'll go by pretty quick. I'm going to take an over-under. I'm going to say 3 cautions tonight. Maybe when we get a little bit closer to 20 to go, maybe 4 cautions for the night. Hopefully not, but it's Martinsville, so that's going to be my guess. And here's the 29. Look at them into the inside wall. That's going to be a problem tonight, I think, is just guys coming off a little bit too hard with worn tires, losing grip into the outside wall, and it easily collects a lot of people, so it can become a problem. We're looking at the 16 Brad Wetzel. I wonder if he might have been one that had in a different truck because the paint jobs weren't working. But anyhow, here we go. We're going to qualify. So let's see. Oh, let's see who going to come out on the leaderboard. Who's coming out first? So we got Todd Chase in the 31. He's out here right now, so we'll do a lap around with Todd, see where he comes out. Throw up the qualify. We got a bunch of drivers out now. It's the only thing I don't like when the connection isn't that great. You kind of bounce off. Let's go to last week's winner. We'll take a ride with Devin. Let's take a ride inside. Oh, that is not going to count. So let's go to Alec Lumpkin in the number 51. Right now being shown in 6th. We hear him shifting. Shh, don't say nothing. A little wide. So Alec is in 8th. Let's go to, who else is out here? I think I'm missing people as we're going. Hartfield in 5th. Jim Cook in the 77 and 13th, seeing if he's going to get a little bit better time this time by. And he is going to go to 12th. So let's go to, who else is out here? Go to Michael Taylor in the 98. Got a pretty good starting order so far. See if Michael Taylor can knock anybody out of the top 10 here. Gonna come around and get his first time lap here. Ooh, that mark puts him up to the 10th spot. Okay, so let's see if he can get a little bit faster one this time by. And I don't think you have to qualify. I don't think it's mandatory. Does he move up any closer? No, he's going to stay in 10th. That's not bad. And I think that is it. He's the only driver out here right now that's qualifying. 2 minutes left. Kevin Stone is just sitting on pit road. So we'll keep an eye and see if anybody else comes out to qualify. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drivers that haven't qualified yet. So we'll watch their speed, see if their speed comes up. But not too bad. Devin's going to take the first spot. Kurt Jackson, Jason, Stephen Burnett, Hartfield, John Held, Todd Chase, Brad Wetzel, Alec Lumpkin, Michael Taylor. And I still see just Kevin Stone sitting on. Oh, there he goes. He's starting to move now. So let's see what he does. We're down to 1 minute and 15 seconds, probably about right now. Let's see what he comes up with here. See if he can get himself up in that top 10. And I don't see anybody else qualifying right now. So we'll watch. Well, that's really weird. This truck is showing 17, but I have him down as the 22. It's a custom number thing, so I'm not sure why it's not correct, but oh well. And it looks like he's going to get 13th. So not too bad. Everybody's qualified up. So let's watch the clock run down 8 seconds and we'll get this thing moving. We'll see what the weather is at the start of the race, see if it changes from practice. But you're watching URL Racing. This is the Tuesday Night Thunder Truck Series. We're at Martinsville for 150 laps here tonight. We're getting ready to grid up. Let me see if I can get a count. There we go. All right, so let's take a quick look at the grid. So you got Devin Smrekar starting first. Kurt Jackson is going to start second. Third is going to be Jason Gordon. Stephen Burnett is going to be fourth. Fifth is going to be Ronald Hartfield. And sixth will be John Held. Todd Chase is going to start seventh. Brad Wetzel will start eighth. Alec Lumpkin is starting ninth. Michael Taylor is starting 10th. 11th is going to be Max McGee. 12th will be Robert Chipman. 13th is Kevin Stone. Joshua Lau is 14th. 15th, Jim Cook. 16th, Mike Weber. Ooh, seeing a little thing there I got to fix. Travis Wall, 17th. John Eckhart is showing in 18th. It shows Damon Lumpkin in 19th and John Henderson in 20th. Joel Guy, 21st. Oh, yeah, I didn't see Joel Guy. Where's he at? And Chris Hogue, 22nd. Yeah, so still 64 in the air, 67 on the track. So that's pretty cool temperatures. So it should be good. Should be pretty good. So let's get this thing rolling, guys. Let's see who's going to come out tonight, the winner. We're going to have a new winner, or are we going to have a repeat winner? So far, we've had Stephen Burnett and Devin Smrekar, 2 races, 2 winners. This is race number 3 next week is going to be Atlanta. Is it? Yeah, Atlanta will be next week's race, the new Atlanta track, so that should be pretty good. When I have to stop and take a drink later on, I have a continuous with a video from the new Atlanta track that they rescanned, and also we'll play that somewhere down the line tonight because I'm sure I'm going to need a drink. Trying to talk alone. All right, pace car's getting these guys moving around. Looks like, I'm going to say 20 drivers took the field here. So let's go up towards the front. Let's see if Devin is going to lead the first lap of the race. Pace car lights. Oh, you know what? Man, I got to write that down. I forgot to check and see why I don't see the pace car lights on. It might be something in my replay that I have to turn on. It's been a while since I've done this, so excuse me. But we're getting there. We're getting closer. Look at all these trucks going by. Thing of beauty right there. All right, pace car should be going in this time by. Yep. So we'll see Devin and Kurt up in the front if either of those drivers are going to lead this first lap when they come back around. And we're green. Let's take a look at everybody going by, see if they make it through turn 1. It looks like Devin's off to a good start right here. So he's got to pull away a little bit. Kurt has gone back to third. Jason Gordon has gone up to second. Devin is kind of leading out. Single file for the first 4, 5, 6 trucks. Let's go back. I think there were some guys. Looks like everybody's starting to single file out now. Oh, wrong. Here we go. Take a look. Ooh, a little bit of an accordion effect going on, but not too bad. So Devin does get to lead the first lap, and he's going to lead a few more. So he's got a pretty good gap over Jason Gordon in second, at number 29. Then back to Kurt Jackson, and then Stephen Burnett, and then John Held in fifth back there in the 72. Side by side. That is so weird. Kevin Stone being shown in the 22. But it says 17 on the truck, so I'm going to have to find out what that is. See, where's Joel Guy side by side with the 49? Now the 55. And the 111, John Henderson, right behind those guys. So these two are side by side. Let's see, I think Travis Wall, yeah, I thought I saw him on the inside of the 77. Travis Wall working his way up to the front. Here comes the 31 now. Oh, there we go. Okay. Todd Chase. Devin Smrekar, 7 laps led, going for 8 laps. Let's take a look back. We're looking back from the bumper, and we have caution. Caution, caution, caution. Let's find out what happened here. Let's take a look, if I can get my mouse over. All right, let's see what happened here. It looked like, oh, 57. Let me find him. Man, these numbers are not matching up. Oh, I'm sorry, 51. That's why it ain't matching up. Let's see what happened with Alec. Oh, he just kind of lost it going in. And, oh, man, Travis Wall nowhere to go. Gets into him, but they both pull it out, so not too bad. Hopefully, not too much damage on both of those trucks. Where is my... There it is. So we got the first caution out of the way. Let's see, did Alec... No, he did not go in to get it fixed, but it don't look too bad. A little bit of paint off it, not too bad. What about Travis Wall? He did go in the pits. I think he might have had to, yeah. Probably the front end was a little bit all smashed in. All right, well, let's see what happens now. Yeah, I still don't see the pace car lights on. Oh, no, there they go. It's just, wow. Kind of cheesy. Yeah, a little bit cheesy. All right, let's pull the in-car back up. So here you are inside with the leader as we're pacing. He's got 11 laps led. We're under the first caution. Not too bad, just some minor damages to the 51 and the 44. Looks like the rest of the guys were able to kind of get around it. We should be getting ready to go green here. Sometimes these short tracks have a mind of their own. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we have 20 drivers out. Looks like everybody's still on the lead lap. We're going side by side. Lights are out. We should be going back green this time. Devin's going to take the inside. Jason Gordon on the outside, followed by Stephen Burnett and Kurt Jackson. They tighten them up as we come around. At the start line, and we are green. Look at that. Oh, 29 spun them just a little bit. Through turn one. Looks like we made it through turn one. 26, Devin Smrekar is going to go out in front again, side by side for second. We got Kurt Jackson and Jason Gordon, followed by Stephen Burnett. Oh, we got a little bit of three. The 36, is he going around? I think he went around. Yes, he went around, and caution is out. Let's go back and see. Yeah, it made a little contact, looked like with the 15. Yeah, and then kind of got hit by the 77. So just fight for some real estate, but not too bad. I mean, he just got spun around. Nobody else really collected in it, so should be all right. Got some drivers going into the pits. Let's pull up the... Do I have a pit timer on here? Yeah, let's see who's in the pits. Looks like just Travis Wall in the pit. I thought I saw a couple of trucks going in. All right, so we're in the caution number 2. So far, not for anything majorly bad with the trucks. But hopefully we get some nice long green flag runs in there. I'd like to see who's going to conserve their tires. Save fuel. It'd be really cool to see a nice green flag pit stop. So it looks like, let's pull up our top 10. So we're lap 18, and there's your top 10. Pretty good. Pretty good. Travis Wall's in the back here by Michael Taylor. Then we got Joshua Lau in the 49, back in 18th. Let's see, Randall Hartfield up here in the 15th, number 8. Kevin Stone in 7th. Brad Wetzel in 6th. Kurt Jackson up to 3rd in that Georgia Mobile. Georgia Bulldogs. So just remember, you're watching URL Racing Tuesday Thunder Series in the trucks. We're at Martinsville Speedway, 150 laps here tonight, and we are at lap number 19. And I believe are the lights still on? Yeah, lights are still on. So we're still pacing. So we maybe looks like the lights are out. We're going to line up 2 by 2. So far, Devin's able to get a really good start. The last start, you saw the 29 on the outside. He kind of spun the rear tires. It held up that outside line just a little bit. He didn't go around, so it didn't really cause a problem. But that allowed the 26 to really get away. So we'll see if he chooses a different gear or a better gear on the start. Pace car is in. We're coming around to the start zone, and then we'll see what happens here. Much better start by the 29. The 26, though, with a really good jump. And looks like Stephen Burnett is going to try to get around on the outside, and he does, of Kurt Jackson. And the 16 is going to get around of the, we have another caution. Okay, let's see. Let's go back and see. All right, I'm trying to see here. Oh, the 45 gets a little help, and I think that's what started it. So let's take a look, get a little closer. 45 to 31. Yeah, 31 just gets into the back of the 45, and you see that he just kind of slid him just a little bit, and then the 31 got a little bit more of it. Rest of the guys able to, oh no, wait, let's see what happened with the 91. Wait a second. As they were getting around and clearing it, I think the 91 and the 31, yeah, got into a little bit of each other. All right, pretty good. So far, everybody's still running, so that's good. Nobody's dead yet, which is great. But we are under caution number 3, I believe. Yep. Caution number 3. Yeah, you know, it's so weird, those pace lights. Like, it's been a while, so I don't remember them changing, but they used to be a lot brighter. Like, you could see them a lot further away. Yeah, excuse me, I had an itch. So let's see, we've got 24 laps completed. We got 126 still to go. We're under caution number 3. No lead changes. Well, not yet. I know Devin wants to see that. He'd like to lead all the laps and lead that final lap down to the checkers, but I know there's other guys in here that are saying, no, dude, I want to try to get that spot. So we'll see. Looks like Jason Gordon is going to be starting again on the outside. And he had a good start the last time. So we'll see if he can do it again. He did start third, so he did move up one spot. So we are side by side. Pace car should be going in, and then we'll see what happens here. Hopefully we can get a decent green flag run here and let these guys start ironing things out. We'll see who's the comers and the goers. Pace car turns in. 26 on the inside, 29 on the outside, first and second. Start line, and we are green. Yeah, Devin gets a really good jump. Back to second place. Now go back up to first place. Let's take a look back. Let's take a quick look forward with your leader. See if you can get the rhythm down. That's the thing here. You got to get that rhythm up. The caution is out. So it's going to be a little tough to get the rhythm when you got to keep stopping. Let's see who and where that caution was. Let's go back. I believe the 91 and the 51 might have gotten into each other here. Yeah, it looked like the 91 got into the back of the 51. And then they went three wide. So let's go to the 51 and see what happened. Man, he is not going to be happy. I know that. Let's go back. Go back. Wait, let me try that one more time. So you see right here, watch. 91's going to get into the back of the 51. Kind of upset him onto the grass. He gets into that truck. Starts to save it. It goes around on him. And boom, down into the wall. So who did he hit going down into the wall? The 44. Oh, Travis can't get a break tonight, can he? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Travis trying to get his way through, and boom, down into him. Oh, well, you'll have that. All right, we are under caution number 4. Man, not a good start off. So let's see. It looked like Alec did have a repair, so he's probably close to out of them now. So let's go back up to the front here. Looks like Stephen Burnett now is in second. Jason Gordon went back to third, so we'll see if Stephen can get a better start on the outside here to see if he can challenge Devin for that lead. We saw Jason Gordon one couple starts back, spin the tires, and the last 2 starts he had a much better start, so we'll see if Stephen Burnett can get a jump on it. Then we got John Held 4th, Kevin Stone 5th. So and right now it's starting to look, it's early, but last week's winner is up here leading, so see what happens here. But we need to get some rhythm going here. It's a good rhythm track, and once you start getting some of these laps down, it gets a lot better, especially when you can get into the rhythm. When you have to keep stopping like this, it's really hard to kind of find that groove. So hopefully now this is it. Everybody's got the jitters and the bugs out, and we can go on and get this thing green and let it start separating. All right, the lights are out on the pace car. We'll see what Stephen Burnett's got for Devin, if he's got anything for him. Also, look at the 72 right there on the outside of John Held. So this is going to be pretty interesting. Pace car is in. We're getting ready to come up to the start zone. Yeah, 26 gets a good start. Let's watch as they go through turn 1. Looks like everybody has a pretty good start. Let's see if Burnett will close that gap or not. And so far we've had, we got another caution. But let's see if we can see where or who. Give me 1 second, because I don't see anybody stop, so I don't know. All right, I looked on the 49. Looks like he might have got a little bit of help with the 45, possibly. Oh, the 91 into the back of the 45, and that's what started it all off. Okay, let's go back and see that again. So here we got the 91. It's like almost like he forgot to hit the brakes. Let's go inside. Yeah, and then you see the 49 go around. Let's go in with the 49. Yeah, you see, he kind of got a little help. Boom, and around he goes. So we got another caution. Well, at least I'm not hitting the, the anthem. I think Devin told me last week that his girlfriend got a laugh out of it because all of a sudden the anthem popped up somewhere in between one of the cautions. The buttons are so close to each other that, and they almost look the same. So it's, blame it on the eyesight. Got to blame it on something. Anyhow, that's what I'm sticking to. So anyhow, let's take a look at the top 5 here. You got Devin Smrekar, Stephen Burnett, Jason Gordon, John Held, Kevin Stone, your top 5. We are under caution number 5. We are at lap 38 of 150. We've had a couple of drivers really not have much luck out here. One of them being Travis Wall. He was involved in a couple of them, just trying to mind his own business pretty much. You see the 49 in. Not sure if he's going to use repair or looks like he's going to probably just try to get a little bit of it fixed. Here's not so bad. I mean, you can ride a little bit with some damage and it's not really going to hurt you all that much. As long as your toe and your tires aren't completely blown out. And with a track like this, especially when you see cautions like this early, you want to try to save your fast repair if you're using fast repairs, because you want that for the end. Worst feeling is running this whole race all the way up into the end and getting destroyed and not having a way to get back on track. All right, so we're going to see this again. 26 on the inside, number 5 on the outside, followed by the 29 and the 72. Pace car is going to go in. We will go by the start zone, and we will see if Burnett is able to get a little bit better of a jump with the 26 or not. Coming to the start zone. 26 times it good. Going through turn 1. Are we going to make it through, guys? Okay. I heard somebody sliding. It sounded like maybe the 111. Let me hit that caution and go back. Let's see who. All right, so we're on the 111. He's got somebody behind him on the 45. I think maybe just a braking difference. Maybe the 111 hit the brakes just a little bit quicker than the 45 expected. Okay, so we're under caution, number 6. And so far, the top 9 have not pitted. And the only other one, well, 2 other drivers that didn't pit is the 91 of Joel Guy, which I'm really surprised that he didn't pit. Unless he's coming in now. Wow, that truck is in pretty rough shape there, Joel. But like here in Martinsville, you can still do it. As long as the wheel is going the right way, it's going straight. I mean, you can do it. I don't know how good it'll be, but you can definitely do it. But look at that truck. That's that thing's been around a little bit, that's for sure. Let's see. Let's kind of take a quick look through what we got a minute. So Devin's truck's looking good. Burnett's truck's looking good. Jason Gordon's looking pretty good. Brad Wetzel's still looking good. Kevin Stone's truck is still pretty neat. Jim Cook. Max McGee, Ronald Hartfield. Todd Chase got a little bit of damage on the rear. Alec Lumpkin back out with a new truck. And my guess would be he's got to be pretty close to being out of repairs. I was one of those, I don't know, I didn't always agree with repairs. I always felt like in our league that repairs kind of gave you an excuse to go ahead and be a little bit reckless. So we did, and then we did without. I really don't know which I prefer, but I don't know. I guess it's up to each individual, but I don't know. I always just felt like it was kind of like, you always had it as a backup so you can do something stupid because you knew you could get a new truck. I thought when we took away the repairs, it made people drive a little bit better. But then the problem is when you got hit and your truck was real bad, you were done with the race. So half full, half empty. Anyhow, pace cars in. We're getting ready to go back green. Let's see what we got here up in the front. Got a good start there by the 26. I got a little bit of jitter going on. Maybe I'm getting an update. Go back a little bit in the field. Oh, don't do it, don't do it. So the 44 and the 98 make a little bit of contact. I thought we were going to grab another caution. Thankfully, not yet. Back here, single file for the moment. Back up to the front. Looks like Burnett trying really hard to pull in the 26 of Devin. Oh, no. I was just going to say, man, we might be getting some rhythm runs here. Nope. All right, hang on. Let's go back and find out what happened. So we're watching the 98, Michael Taylor. Oh, the 91 of Joel Guy got into the back of him there. See if we can get a closer camera. Yeah, wait, let me see that one more time. I was looking away, sorry. Yeah, he kind of came up and just caught him just enough. And then look, the 55, unfortunately, got a piece of that too. So let's go with the 55. Let's take a ride with him and go inside. See what he saw. So there's the 91. He gets into the 98. Yeah, 55, nowhere to go, man. Unfortunately, now he's got some damage. All right, so 55 went into the pits. Let me get rid of that caution before I hit it again. Or hit the anthem. All right, 52 of 150. Not looking too promising so far. My over or under is gone. I thought 3, maybe 4, but close to the end. We're up to caution number 7. And I don't think I have anything for caution laps. No, I don't really like to put caution laps on because it's kind of embarrassing sometimes. So, but no lead changes so far. Devin has led everything here so far tonight. 51 laps. Stephen Burnett now up in second. Jason Gordon's still hanging on a third. Brad Wetzel's in fourth. Kevin Stone is up in fifth. Where is Alec Lumpkin up in ninth? So he's back up in the top 10. Max McGee up in seventh. And Todd Chase in eighth. Ronald Hartfield rounding out your top 10. Where's Ronald? Let's see. Number 15. Where you at? There he is. Next week is Atlanta. High speeds. Matter of fact, the next caution. Watch, there won't be one because I need a drink. The next caution, I'll play the video I was telling you about with Atlanta. Hopefully, I got it set up for it. But they repaved and redid Atlanta, and iRacing rescanned it and then updated it here, so you got the same track. Pace car's in. We're back to going green. 26 on the inside, 5 on the outside. He gets a good jump. Burnett does not spin the tires. Let's see if these guys make it through turn 1. Yep, no problem through 1. A little bit further back in the field so we can see. Looks a little bit better. Still got a few. Wow, looked like the 45 almost got into the back of the 77, I believe that was. No, not the 77, 72, I'm sorry. Yeah, it had a 7 in it. We are single file now, so maybe we'll get some rhythm going here. Let's go up to the front real quick with Burnett and Smrekar. Oh, look at the 16 of Wetzel starting to close in too on Jason Gordon here. Oh, 16 gonna slide up a little bit. Kevin Stone gonna take a look on the inside. See if he can keep it down on the bottom and make a clean pass. He's down there. Let's see how long he can stay down there and keep those tires good. Oh, that's so close. Is he going to clear him? Yep, he's going to clear him. Let's see. Yes, sir. So Kevin Stone going to now move up to fourth for the moment. Let's go back up to the front because Burnett's closing in a little bit more on Smrekar. We'll see if these guys start challenging for the lead here. And I believe Devin is closing in on a lap vehicle, so that could be an issue. Yeah, I did see one there. Yep. Go back a little bit in the field here, and we'll come back to the leaders. Yeah, Travis Wall with a little bit of paint missing on his truck. Side by side with the 09 of Kurt Jackson. Looks like Devin broke away from Steven for the moment. Let's go back to third. Jason Gordon, Kevin Stone, Brad Wetzel, Jim Cook in the 77 back here in sixth. Now we got, of course, I told you because I need a drink, right? We won't have another caution, which is good. I'll do without it if we stay green. Yeah, so we do have a lap truck. I believe that's the 98 that they're all trying to get around. And he's staying up high. You see him right there. Yeah, so now we're getting some racing going on here. Alec Lumpkin right there in, just as I say his name, what happened? Oh, and the yellow did come out, so hold on, let's go back and take a look. Just as I was saying his name. So watch the 51 right here. Oh, I think he just got on it a little bit too hard. Easy into the wall, though. I didn't see anybody else. Let me go up to the blimp. I didn't see anybody else. Surprised the caution did come out, honestly. All right, we got a bunch of guys down pit road. Bunch of guys down pit road. See what our average pit time is. Got some guys 14.9, 14.5, 14.8, 14.4. A couple guys a little bit longer getting some damage repaired. And like I said here, you can run with damage here, so not too bad. We do have, once we cross the line, we should have a new leader, John Heldon, the number 72. Yep, just updated. So we'll have one lead change here so far. All right, I'm going to run to continuous for a minute so I can get a drink.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
All right, we're back. I guess the next caution we'll do the Atlanta one. I didn't realize I had it set for the racing easy, but if you never tried iRacing, you really need to try it. It is really cool. I remember, man, way back we used to do Papyrus. What I have, NASCAR '99, I think it was, and then 2000, and 2000, or NASCAR 4. It was pretty cool. All right, anyhow, pace car's in. New leader, number 72. Number 51, Al Lumpkin on the outside in second. Let's see what these guys do. See the 26 right there in third. He's going to jump down to the inside. Looks like we make it through 26 right almost on the back of the 72 here. Looking to the inside. And he's got it back, but we do have something going on a little further back. Looks like the 16 of Brad Wetzel around, so let's go back and take a look. See what happens here. So you got the 16 and the 51 side by side. Come out of the turn. All right, 16. Oh, he just starts to lose it and back up into the 51 and the 29. Man, bad luck for a lot of drivers tonight. Look at this. Oh, and even, who was that? Kevin Stone, too, gets a piece of that. Oi. All right, I'm going to run back to the continuous and run the Atlanta clip again, and then we'll be back. All right, we're back. That's where we'll be next week, that new Atlanta track. So that should be pretty interesting. High speeds, high banking. So it looks like Devin Smrekar is going to go back to the lead. John Held will be second. Alec Lumpkin is third. Jason Gordon is fourth. Stephen Burnett is fifth. Jim Cook is sixth. Travis Wall now up to seventh. Mike Weber eighth. Todd Chase ninth. And Max McGee is 10th. 11th is Ronald Hartfield. 12th is John Henderson. 13, Joshua Lau. 14, Kevin Stone. Brad Wetzel is in 15th. John Eckert is 16th. 17th is Robert Chipman. 18th is Kurt Jackson. 19th, Joel Guy. And 20th, Michael Taylor. And it looks like only one truck is off the lead lap. 19 trucks still on the lead lap, so pretty good. All right, we're at lap 79, coming to lap 80. Devin is going to take them to the restart here. And we have the 72 of John Held on the outside, so let's see what he can do against our leader. As we come into the start zone. Green flag is out. Looks like he had a pretty good start. He's able to get down in front. Look at the 29. Way up the hill. Able to get back in, though, with no problem. Side by side, almost 3 wide, though. Looked like the 77, same thing, kind of went up a little bit high. They give him a little bit of room. Yeah, we have a cluster funk going on back here. Back in through turn 1. Let's go back up towards the front here because we got Stephen Burnett now up to 3rd. Alec Lumpkin pushed back to 4th with Travis Wall now looking to try to go around him. 31, Todd Chase also there. There you see the 51, the 44, and the 31, and the 77. 44 now to the inside. 44, Travis Wall going to go to the inside. Alec going to try and jump back down in front of the 31. 31 to the inside, Todd Chase. Oh, I was going to say, can he hold it down there? And the answer is no. And the caution does come out. So let's see what happened. Man, Alec is not having a good night tonight. Do it from this camera. Look at the 31. Barely touches him, but enough though, just to let's look at from the high camera here. Yeah, it's just enough to upset him and spin him around. Yeah, definitely not having a good night here tonight for Alec Lumpkin. So we have Travis Wall in the 44. Where's he at? He's still got some damage on that truck, but he's running in 4th. Right in front of him, Stephen Burnett. John Held still running 2nd. Devin Smrekar still up in the lead here. So we have one truck right now, the 98. He just got a lap back, so he'll be 3 laps down. He got the lucky dog. Oh, you know what? Let's go over one more time the points. So these were the points coming into tonight's race. After the first 2 races, pretty close in points. You have 82 points for your leader, 75 points for second. Then we have 71 on a 3-way tie. Excuse me. Then we have 69 points for 6th place. And then 7th and 8th, we have 66 points. And 9th and 10th, we have 65 points. So it's a really close points battle. Obviously, Stephen Burnett and Devin Smrekar are locked in with their wins. So they'll definitely move on to the chase at the end. So we'll see if anybody else is going to get in here tonight. But it looks like so far, I mean, if Devin keeps this together, looks like he may come out of here on top. He's already got 83 laps led. I know he's not too happy about it because you know, a lot of them are on the green, but a lot of them are under caution. So I know you want to win, especially under green, but you know, we'll take it however you get it. See if the lights go out. Yep, lights go out. We're going to line them up 2 by 2 and get ready to run this thing again. So let's take a look at our weather. Oh, still 64 and 67. So the weather shouldn't be an issue. All right, John held in the second spot, number 72. Let's see if he can time it a little bit better on the start here. It's really hard because when you get in that start zone, the leader's got control over it. You really don't want to jump him. So let's see what they do. So it looks like Burnett is probably, I was going to say Burnett's going to take that. Oh, and the 72. Does he save it? Where we at? Where we at? Oh, no. I was hoping he could save it. Man. All right. Wow, this looked like a pretty big one. Let's go back. Oh, that's awful. All right, watch the restart here. And let's see if we can figure out what happened. So here's the 72. Oh, the 44 got into the back of him. The 77 got in the back of the 44. And then, oh, he got spun, turned, and just into a bunch of trucks. Oh, let's take another look. Oh. So there he is, and then he tries to get back up on the track. And I believe that, yeah, there was a 31 and him got into it. And then the 49 kind of got stuck to him. So, man, look at that hit, though. He got hit pretty hard. Let's ride with the 49 and see what he saw there. Oh, back up a little bit more already. Look at, we're in the 49. Wow, let's go in with the 15 because I think he was even closer. Watch this. Bam. Wow. Nope, never mind. So caution number 11, we're at 94 of 150. Let's take a quick look at the summary here. We've only had 2 lead changes so far. Still got 56 laps to go. Still anybody's really, you know. Yeah, I don't get paid for putting them on, but that's what I do have is Digital Storm as we're back green. Had it for a bunch of years now and never had any problems with it, thankfully. Through turn 1. Looks like Burnett is a little bit close there to Devin right now. Let's kind of go back a little bit. See if we can see where we're at here. Side by side, a little further back, but pretty much single file. Oh, somebody's going around. And the yellow is out. Let's go back and find out who it was. Let's see who went around here. Oh, the 29. Ooh, looks like he had a pretty hard hit too. Let's see what happened. 29, 72. Oh, not that bad. It just looked worse. Under caution. And it's really not all that bad. I mean, it's Martinsville. These guys do a good job. Last two races were absolute clean races. Only one caution each. 80 laps at Daytona, and I think it was like 120 laps at Iowa. So, you know, Martinsville is a driver's track for sure. And if you push it just a little bit too much, I mean, you are going to get some cautions. So I wouldn't let this determine anything in your opinions, you know. It's Martinsville. Yeah, you know, it's 12 cautions, but what are you going to do? Not so bad. Next week, Atlanta. Now you have 12 cautions at Atlanta, then that's a whole different story. But I can't see that happening, honestly. Let's pull up the 10. Let's see who's still up here in the top 10. Devin, Steven, Jim, Max, Mike, Kevin, Brad, John, Robert, and Ronald. Oh, go away. Thank you. So, I think Todd Chase has parked it. Michael Taylor is 2 laps down, I believe. And then Joel Geis says he's down a lap, and Jason Gordon is down a lap, and John Hill down a lap. So hopefully they can get him back. All right, so we're back with Devin and Steven up in the front, Jim and Max third and fourth, which is going to be pretty interesting. Mike Weber and Kevin Stone fifth and sixth. We're waiting for the pace car to go in. Lights are out. Should be going in this time by. Coming to lap 106. Pace car is just turning in. And we're getting ready to go back green. Good start up front. Let's see if we get through turn 1 here, no problem. Come on, guys. Looking at the 55, Robert Chipman, with the 44, Travis Wall right behind him. 44 on the inside. And he's going to get by. Go back up a little bit. Oh, no. Oh, I thought I saw somebody going around. I was like, nope, not again. Not now. Come on. Devin is 7/10 ahead. Burnett still holding on pretty good. Max McGee back here in 4th in the 36. 13 Mike Weber right behind him. And then it shows the 17 of Kevin Stone and the 16 of Brad Wetzel right there also. Oh, somebody almost losing it. It's at the 44. Like the 44 Travis almost got it around, but he gathered it up. He's going to run it back to 9th, and then you got 10th place 15 round Hartfield right behind him, looking probably to go to the inside. Probably waiting for that opportunity. Be a little bit patient about it. Yeah, I think it's going to be kind of tough tonight for anybody to really have anything for Devin. Seems like he's got this track down pretty good. Side by side, Kevin Stone and Mike Weber. And that is for 5th place. Oh, a little bit of contact. That's going to put the 13 back a little. Now, the 16 of Brad Wetzel going to try and take a look. And look, 17 on the inside now of the 36. He's going to get by. That leaves it open for the 13 to get in. A little bit of contact, it looks like. Still up in the front. Burnett's still about 6/10 back, so nothing really going on up there. So we'll stay over here where we got a little bit of racing going on. '16 right behind the 13, and that is for 6th. Look at all these trucks going by. Let's see. Let's ride with Brad Wetzel. And the caution did come out, so let's see who. Let's go take a look. I think I found it. Let's watch the 55 and the 51 here. Oh. Alec looked like he went maybe to go around him. Lost it. Yeah, like it really just gripped and up into the 55. Unfortunately, put the 55 up into the wall. Caution number 13. 29 laps to go. We still have 19 trucks running, so that's good. Yeah, we're showing 1, 2, 3, 4 trucks off the lead lap. 16 trucks on the lead lap. So far, Devin Smrekar 116 laps led. So he's definitely going to get out of here tonight with leading the most laps. Doesn't really look like, unless he makes some major mistakes or in the wrong place at the wrong time, doesn't look like he's going to miss the opportunity to grab a second win here tonight, possibly. I know it ain't over till it's over. Let me see what we got here. Let's take a look at the schedule while we're under caution. So we had Daytona 2 weeks ago. Last week we had Iowa. Tonight we're at Martinsville. Next week we are at Atlanta. November 8th we are at Las Vegas. Should be pretty good, 100 laps each. And then Eldora, 125 laps. Man, that's going to be tough. That is definitely going to be tough. Hopefully these guys will get some practice. I don't know. I don't really like the trucks on dirt. So hopefully these guys will get some practice in and actually be a good race. All right. We're getting ready to go back green again. 26 and 5 up front. 77 and 17 in the second row. 26 with a good jump. 5 also with a really good start. Also 17 pretty hard on it. Are we going to get through turn 1? Let's go back a little bit, side by side. 36, I believe that's the 13. It looks like he's going to clear the 36. Let's jump back just a little bit more because I'm seeing stuff going on back here. 45, 51, 09, really tight together. Looks like 45 might have locked them up for a second to stay down. Back up front, Burnett, I know, man, wants to drive down Devin. Let's take a quickie look. And everybody's got different braking points too, so you may be braking late going in, you may be braking early. That'll work if the early is behind the late, but when it's the other way around, it's not very good. Look at 16 and 36. Oh, that was so close. Now the 44 is on the inside of the 16. It looked like the 16 and the 36 got a little contact, and the 36 kind of got pushed back. I mean, the 16 got pushed back. 44 Travis Wall down on the inside trying to make something of it. And he almost gets him cleared. Here they come. And there they go. Let's go up to the leader. He's got a lot of clean track up ahead. He does have the lap car. I believe that's a 98 lap truck. Let's take a look back. Looking back to Stephen Burnett in second place. Let's look through the nose. You got to get that rhythm down. Starting to see a couple of different trucks up there. Go back a little bit further. Mike Weber back in fifth. 77 Jim Cook right in front of him. Let's take a look back. Ooh, he's got company right here. Got the 36 right here. And behind them, look at from the back of Travis Wall. And we got some serious company back there. Oh, and the caution is out. All right, let's see where. Trying to find out where. Oh, there we go. Let's go to the 72. And let's back up a little bit. So here's the 72. Oh, the 49 got up into the wall and then came down into the 72. All right. Oh, wait. This been going on. Hold it. So the 49 and the 15 look like they make contact. And then the 49 up to the wall. All right, let me change my view here a second. No, I don't think they made contact. That's what I want to see. No, they didn't make contact. But he does get up into the wall and then into the 72. And both of them go around. I don't think they collected anybody else. No. Okay. So we're coming down to the end here. 11 laps to go, 10 laps to go now. And we are still looking at Devin Smrekar up front, 135 laps led. I think we've only, how many lead changes did we have? Only 2? Yeah, only 2 lead changes. Did the weather change any? Yeah, 63 and 68, so it did change a little bit, but not enough to really do anything. So we may have, I don't want to jinx it, but we may have a repeat winner. Devin won last week at Iowa. Might win this week here at Martinsville. I think when he talked to him, he said that he liked this track, if I remember correctly. So almost winding this thing down. 9 laps to go. This could be rough or this could be good. So we'll just sit back and watch. All right. So waiting for the lights to go out on the pace car. 17 trucks on the lead lap. Last truck on the lead lap is the 91 of Joel Guy. And it looks like he had a repair because he's got that truck fixed up. The 111 is in 15th. The 09, 14th. Lights are out. We are back side by side. This could be the final start. This could be a disaster, so we'll wait and see. 26 on the inside, 5 on the outside. 26 with a good start. 5 also with a decent start. Coming through turn 1. Couple guys swinging it up high. 1336 side by side. 1644 side by side. 1545. Look at the 44 and the 36. Oh, 36 into the wall. Does hang on to it. Wow, again. He does hang on to it. Got him all the way back to 14th. Let's see what they look like when they're going by. Four laps to go. Burnett about 7/10 back from the leader. Looking at the 44 of Travis Wall and the 13 of Mike Weber. Looking for 5th place. Wall looking to the inside. You're going to be able to hang on to it. And it looks like, yeah, he is going to clear him. So now let's see if the 15 and the 45 swung a little bit high. He's going to lose some ground. White flag is out. Let's go up to the front. Coming to grab the checkered flag. And it is over. Devin Smrekar is going to win. Stephen Burnett 2nd and Kevin Stone 3rd. Pretty good. Not too bad. 14 cautions, not what you really wanted, but not as bad as it could have been. Let's see if you got a good burnout going on here. Nice burnout. Oh. There we go. We'll hold it there. Not too bad. He's got 145 out of 150 laps led here, so pretty good. We will come back to him. I guess we'll start on 3rd place, and we'll go to Kevin Stone. Well, I don't see him. I don't see his truck out here, but I'll see if I can get him down here in the booth. Let me see if I can find him up here first. I'm looking, I'm looking, I'm looking. I don't see him. Think he might have left. So anyway, I guess Kevin started 13th. He finishes third. No laps led, but good run for him here. Should be some good points for him. So I'm going to go to second place then, which is Stephen Burnett. And I don't see Steven's truck out here either, but we'll take a talk with Steve.
User was moved to your channel.
Hey, Stephen Burnett, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, man, how's it going?
Whew, that was a long race.
Yeah, a lot more cautions than I expected. You'll see in the beginning, I said maybe 3 or 4 that I thought, and probably towards the end. So a little bit rough there, but it's Martinsville. But man, Devin was pretty quick, dude. He got a good launch off the starts there, and just seemed like he was kind of tuned in a little bit. You had him closed in a few times, but just couldn't get it done in time.
Yeah, he I'd fall back to I guess about a second or so and,
Yeah, go back and
stay
watch
there.
my lap
And
28.
he had a great drive off. I tried some different
Coming off
things
the
to
turn
figure
4.
out that drive off and couldn't get it to really stick.
Yeah. Not too bad though, man. You got a second place finish here, so you'll definitely get some points. Had a pretty good point thing coming in tonight. Let me take a quick look. Showed you leading with 82 points for the series, so second place finish won't be too bad for you. You'll still have some decent points, and Travis was shown in second, and then third was Devin. So it's gonna be close between you three.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's a good points day. Anytime you finish in the top 3, obviously we're locked in from Daytona, but you still want to do good and build as much points as you can for
Yeah.
the starts of the round.
Yeah, absolutely. Next week, Atlanta, man, the new Atlanta track. I for one have never been on there. Have you been on there? You done any laps on there?
I've done once, but not in the truck, so it's going to be a little bit of a learning curve. I know it's a whole lot faster, which can in return I think wear your stuff out because you don't realize how much will you're putting into it. So
Yeah.
especially something with these trucks, and it's just my personal opinion, but if you're not the leader, the dirty air, it really messes with you as the race goes on.
And it's funny too, I haven't raced in so long, and I haven't been in them since all these updates, so I'm totally lost. I think this week I need to try to find some time and just get on, even if I do with AI or something, just to see what they feel like, so I got a little bit better, picture in my mind, man. Because you know how it is when these updates come out, it's just so hard to figure out what it is, especially when you haven't drove it.
Oh yeah, and I mean, when these updates come out, and you see setups have been updated, or tires have been updated, you don't know how they're actually going to kind of perform and act until you kind of get out there and run quite a few laps,
Yeah.
not just a handful.
And we've been running Martinsville for a lot of years, man. And Martinsville is just one of those tracks you can have 0 cautions or 1,000 cautions, man. It seems like there's no in between. But all in all, man, not a bad run. You started 4th. You got a second place finish. Going to help you in the points anyway. Hopefully stay up there and maintain the lead, which I don't see why not. I'm not sure. I need to talk to one of the admins about bonus points for leading the most laps and stuff, what they are, and write them down so I have them. But I think you come out of here pretty good tonight, and see what happens over in Atlanta.
Yep, sounds good, man. I want to again thank you and the league and Alec for everything that they've done so far. It was a little rough tonight, but all in all, I mean, it's Martinsville, so yeah, you're right. It's going to happen. We just have to keep clear heads and move on to the next round.
Yeah. All right, buddy, go celebrate and hear your teammates with you and everything. So go have a good time, and we'll look for you in Atlanta, man, to see what the point shakeout is for next week.
Sounds good, man.
All right, have a good night. All right, that was your second
User
place,
was moved out of your channel.
Stephen Burnett, who is also leading in the points. We are gonna go to, as soon as I can get to him, there we go. Go to our winner. Let's get Devin down here, and we'll get a
User
word in
was
with
moved
Devin.
to
Hey,
your
Devin, you
channel.
got a copy?
I do, Paul. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. You got to be doing really good, man. 145 laps led. You started first. You take home the checkers, man. In the beginning, we didn't know whose race it was going to be, but as it kind of ironed out, man, I tell you what, you had it tuned in pretty good. I wish we would have got a little bit more longer green flag runs, but definitely a great job tonight.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that was unfortunately that was a little bit rougher than the previous weeks. But sometimes you'll have that at Martinsville. It's just a tough track. I didn't really focus on pure speed in practice. I just wanted to get my brake bias dialed in and my steering, and was able to do that. And then once I was comfortable, I was able to go lay down a P1 lap in practice, P1 lap in qualifying, and uh, yeah, just I had a job to do today, and that I knew I could do, and I did it. And kind of called my shot last week. I just really love Martinsville. It's probably my best track. I'm a little bit better here in some higher powered cars because the trucks you just got to plant the throttle on exit and. Yeah, I think I ate their lunch today. But this is an unforgiving sport, and next week I could crash on lap one. You never know.
Yep.
But I'm very happy with how tonight went.
Yeah, not bad, man. 145 laps led too. Really good. We were in the truck with you for a little bit, doing a couple of laps there towards the end, trying to listen to your rhythm there, and sounded pretty good, man. You had it dialed down pretty good. Next week we do go to Atlanta. I was just talking to Stephen Burnett. I've never been on that new Atlanta track at all in any of the cars, so I'm not sure what to expect, but it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, Atlanta's interesting. Expect a very similar race to Daytona. It's definitely going to be wide open all the way around. A lot of drafting. Given how well Daytona went, a lot of well-behaved driving there. I'm going to hope for a cleaner race than we had tonight. I'm going to hope for a Daytona type race, but I mean, the track is a mile shorter than Daytona. So you take Daytona International Speedway style racing and you put that on a mile and a half track. I mean, the quarters are super tight. I think it's going to be one of the better races of the year. I encourage everybody to tune in because I think you're going to see a lot of 2 and 3 wide racing, and I don't think you're going to know who the winner is until they take the checkered flag. I think we could see a pass for the win off of 4.
That's what I'm thinking. I think it's going to be right down to the wire too. And like I even said with Steven, man, at Martinsville, I'm sure you too. We've raced Martinsville for years and years and years, and sometimes you'll have one caution for 150, 200 laps, and sometimes you'll have 1,000 cautions. So it's anything in between. But like I said in the broadcast, I wouldn't make a judgment against the league. Just by Martinsville, man. We've had 2 good races so far. These guys are clean drivers, a lot of good drivers out here. So I think once we get to Atlanta and then Las Vegas after Atlanta, I think, we'll see some real good long green runs again.
Yeah, I agree. Martinsville is tough, and actually, I think these night races at Martinsville are a little tougher because we're just going so much quicker and we have so much grip, so you can really send it into the corner and send it off the corner. There's not a whole lot of throttle management, tire management during the nighttime, so it's there's a lot of bumper cars going on. But I think you'll see the league start to hit its groove again, especially after Atlanta, given it's a super speedway style race.
Mm-hmm.
But I think once we hit these normal tracks, I think you'll find we'll have as good of a race as we had at Iowa, which was fantastic.
And then the last thing is you come in here in 3rd place in the points with 71 points. You were tied with Kurt Jackson and John Held. All 3 of you have 71 points coming in. Obviously, after tonight, that's going to switch around, because I believe you get points for leading the most laps, plus you got the win. Burnett came in at 82 points as the leader, so it's going to be really close. I can't wait to see these points and post them for next week's race.
Yeah, I mean it's a season long grind. It's and then we got this entire playoff format. It's totally different than any season long championship. So right now the best thing I can do is win races and rack up wins and points, and that'll do me a lot of good when we get to the playoffs. And that's when you really gotta go for the bacon. So. Super happy with how these 3 weeks have gone. I'm disappointed I didn't win Daytona. I really had a strong run there. Lucked into one last week at Iowa. And today I went out there and just earned it. So I'm super proud, and I'm ready to go super speedway racing again at Atlanta.
Yes, sir. And before we let you get out of here and go celebrate, anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, the usual. I got to thank URL, Alec, all the admins that make this happen, Paul for the broadcast. It's fun being able to go back and watch some of the highlights of the race that you normally wouldn't be able to do. Just a good group of guys here, and I encourage anybody that was maybe turned off by what they saw tonight to give us another chance next week at Atlanta. I think we're going to put on a really good show. Martinsville is just a really tough track, so. Thank you to everyone that makes this happen, and thanks to my girlfriend for being my #1 supporter. And now I am gonna go make some dinner before she gets home.
All right, man, go celebrate. Congratulations on the win, and we'll look for you next week, buddy.
Thanks, Paul.
All right, have a good night.
You too.
User disconnected from your channel.
All right, that was your winner. 145 laps, so he's got 2 wins. He won last week at Iowa. He won tonight here in Martinsville. Should be pretty interesting next week at Atlanta. Like you said, anything can happen. Anybody can come out with a last pass win. So not bad. 14 cautions, not exactly what they were looking for, but you'll have that here and there, especially at these short tracks like this. We had, I believe, 20 drivers start tonight, and we had 20 drivers finish, and 19 drivers finish, so not bad. Anyhow, hope you enjoyed it, and we'll look forward to seeing everybody next week at Atlanta. We'll have the point standings updated. We are going to break out probably a different overlay, try another one that I made a while back, and see how it works out. So until then, everybody be safe. Have a good night, and we'll look for you next week at Atlanta.